Good morning, good morning, good morning. Blessed love, my people. Happy Sabbath to those who celebrate Sabbath and happy into the weekend already. Because some people into the weekend, some people still working, but just a blessing to give a shout out to you this morning. This morning, getting ready to go out for a little bit of walk here. So, I'm kind of put on my gears and it's a little bit chilly out there, about 40, 41 degree, but when you live in the cold weather, you take that like, that's almost barbecue weather. But I have all enough clothes to keep me warm, so I'm about to go for a walk. But I want to talk to you this morning, sharing the thought to train yourself for godliness. Train yourself for godliness. Look at it this way, my brothers and my sisters. The idea that everybody wants to go to heaven. Everybody imagine heaven as this beautiful place. And scriptures define heaven as a beautiful place. But anyone who has any common sense would want to think that you should just do any and anything and you're going to go to heaven. You're wrong. So please do not think that. So with that said, we are responsible for our own self, our own actions. And to every action, there's consequence. So it means that there's some things that we have to do to be in the presence of God. And there's some things that we have to do that will bring us in the presence of the devil. And at the end of life, if anybody all think that we're going to heaven or there is a heaven, then you have to think to the opposite, there is a hell. So train yourself for godliness means that you're responsible for your own actions. The things that you do, the things that you carry out, the things that you think in your head. The Bible said if you think in your thought about something that is wrong, you already sinned without even doing it. That's why we got to check our minds what we're thinking, right? So when you train yourself for godliness, you're training yourself to have on the character of God, the personality of God, who God is, what God stands for. You're training yourself to stand up on the principles of what God requires us to do. And how do you know what is God's principle? How do you know what is the character of God? How do you know what is the attributes of God? You read the word of God. So please don't have this notion that, I'm not going to read the Bible. White men write the Bible and they write it for, especially some they write it for black slavery. Really? Don't do that, my brothers, my sisters, okay? Because in anything, if you're trying to acquire knowledge, because you and I don't have the knowledge, we have to look to some book written materials of some sort. So strive to learn the character of God. It's like somebody would say they're Christian, and you ask them, what does that mean? And I'm not sure what they will answer. But for me, if you ask me and I say to you, I'm a Christian, what does that mean? The word Christian means to be Christ-like. So it means that whatever Christ used to do when he was walking the face of the earth and whatever he sets in the word of God, that's what I'm now going to emulate to do. Be Christ-like, be kind, be forgiving, be loving, be compassionate, be able to look past somebody else's fault and still see their needs, because that's what Christ does for me. So we have to train ourselves for godliness. Nobody can train us to be godly. We have to determine in our mind certain things, certain character, certain reputation about us is going to be put in place because we have to train ourselves. Nobody can force you to be a child of God. Nobody's going to force you to go into heaven. And nobody can put you to hell. The only person who can make that choice is you. So think about it today, my brothers and my sisters. Train yourself for godliness. Yearn to be what God is. Take on God's character, his attributes. his personality. Do the things that God requires you to do. All right? Have a blessed day. Walk good, my people. And like I always say before I step out, be a blessing to somebody today. All right? Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below. And God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.